The first time I played the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto was in the year 2000. It was with Valery Gergiev. It's one of the biggest violin concertos. It's technically incredibly demanding. The first movement is already like a whole concerto. In the middle you have this huge cadenza, and then still you have about halfway to go. And Valery Gergiev asked me to perform the concerto, and I had never played it before, and I had about 3 months time to learn it. And so I thought, I'm just going to practice like hell and I will do this. So that was sort of my first experience, and of course it was quite a stressful experience in the beginning because there wasn't a lot of rehearsal time, and anyway, to play this piece for the first time, especially for the memory, it's quite a tricky piece. And of course during the concert with him there being such an inspiration as always, it was a great experience. And since then I've played it actually quite a lot. For me, of course, there are particular performances of this piece that stick out. For instance, the first one with Valery Gergiev. Also, I played this piece in London for my London debut with Vladimir Ashkenazy, which was also actually a very important point in my career, because that was sort of the moment that the record company Decca, they came to listen to this concert, and this is when my record contract actually came about. So it's the Tchaikovsky also in the States. It has been a lot of my debuts here have been with the Tchaikovsky concerto. So I would say that it has been quite an important work for me. It's very difficult for me to express why exactly I love a certain piece, but it grabs you, I find, from the first note, and it just takes you on this journey, and a very meaningful journey, I would say. And of course the second movement, even though it's incredibly short, I mean, he intended another movement as the second movement of this concerto, which is the first movement of the Souvenir d'un lieu cher, the Méditation, and then changed it for this short movement. And even though it is so short, it is one of the most beautiful melodies I think ever written. And this, in all this incredible passion, and of course the last movement being so, I mean, I don't know the word for it. I mean, it goes wild actually, and so many different characters. And the second movement is just a moment of complete relaxation and just heaven. This is going to be my debut with the New York Philharmonic, and also the first time I'm playing with Maestro Mazel, which is, I'm incredibly excited about it, because of course I've seen him so many times on stage and know so much of his work, and then to finally be able to play with him and with such a legendary orchestra is of course a fantastic thing. And so I'm very, very curious how it will be.